Hi friend, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Chef Monti. Wouldn't you love to travel all around the world to explore different cultures and food traditions? I know, me too. But since most of us can't travel all around the world, let's go on a food adventure right here to learn more about foods from different cultures.
Los Angeles Unified School District's wellness programs, in partnership with KLCS-TV and the Dairy Council of California, present Let's Eat Healthy Together.
Let's eat healthy together!
Our communities are full of all sorts of people in so many different cultures. Now, what does culture mean to you? You know, culture is a collection of all the things that make you, your family, or a community of people special. Culture is a way of life. It could be music, clothes, art, beliefs, and even food. Yes, food and how we eat it can look different from one family to another, but it can also look similar. Have you noticed that some cultures eat with chopsticks and then others eat with forks or fingers? You know, many cultures make eating a social event by cooking or eating together. Food is just a delicious way to tell others a little story about your culture and who you are. What food reminds you of your culture?
A food that reminds me of my culture is pupusas and tamales. They are very good and they just taste really nice and I just love them.
The foods that remind me of my culture are pierogies and stuffed cabbage, and in Polish it's pierogies and igurukis.
I love to eat habichuelas because I'm Puerto Rican and habichuelas is beans and we put them on rice.
Wow, I love learning about you through these stories. They're amazing. You know, the foods that we like to eat are shaped by our family, friends, culture, and where we live. Raise your hand if you like eating food from different cultures. Yes, me too. I love experiencing new flavors. You know, one of my favorite cultural foods is a traditional Indian drink called the Mango Lassi. And it's super easy to whip up. You want to make one with me? I love that. Let's do this. I mean, are we here for a food adventure or what? Remember, always ask an adult for help when you cook in the kitchen and don't forget to wash your hands. Let's do this. Now, today we're making a sweet version of Mango Lassi, and this recipe uses milk and yogurt to make it creamy. We get sweetness from the mangoes, which are naturally sweet, and you can certainly use fresh mangoes like these, but I like to use frozen mangoes because they're already cut up, and they make my lassi icy cold. Then we add spices to make it extra delicious. You can put in different spices with different flavors. I mean, you can try cinnamon and nutmeg because a little cinnamon and nutmeg makes everything better. And if you're feeling adventurous, try cardamom or even turmeric. Oh, I love how this smells of flowers. And turmeric actually deepens the yellow of our Mango Lassi and gives it an earthiness. Have you ever tried any of these? Okay, now listen, we're not going to use a recipe because we're going to use our 5 senses. I want you to add a little bit of yogurt to your blender. Remember, always with an adult. You don't have to measure, just about a cup. Then we're going to add a little milk to thin out the yogurt. This will make blending our mango so much easier. I like a thick mango lassi. Now we're gonna add a little bit of mango, or a lot. Oops, man down, that's okay. That was its destiny. But it was on the counter and the counter's clean, so we're just gonna go ahead and not waste mango. Okay, now we're gonna add our spice. This is where we have to use our sense of smell. and just kind of imagine what you want this mango lassi to taste like. Oh, a little bit of nutmeg. Just a little. I really want to experiment with this cardamom. It's so floral. I'm gonna add a little, maybe a lot. That's what's fun about cooking. You get to experiment. And you know, I think this turmeric is gonna add just a little earthiness and some really great color. And of course, we gotta add cinnamon. I mean, cinnamon's invited to every party as far as I'm concerned. Okay, now we're ready to blend. Never blend until you put the top on your blender. You ready? Let's do this. One of the cool things that you can do when you're blending is use your sense of sight. You'll know that the blending is done when it becomes a whirlpool. That looks pretty good to me. Now we're going to take a taste because our recipe is never finished until we know what it tastes like. Wow, I've outdone myself. My favorite part is pouring it in. Yes, Mango Lassi. Ooh, so pretty. If you want, you can decorate it with a little sprig of mint. Okay, we used our sense of smell to see if it was vibrant and our eyesight to make sure that it was smooth and creamy, and then we tasted it to make sure that it was exactly how we wanted it.
Yummy!
We nailed this, okay? We did. Now, I want you to try it at home. This Mango Lassi is so yummy and it's packed with a ton of nutrition. Yes, it's nutritious and delicious. What a win. Remember, trying new and delicious foods is a great way to learn about your friends and your family's cultures. Another fun way to learn about each other is through your food traditions. Do you have food traditions in your family? Think about it.
Food traditions that I have is when we go hang out with our family, we usually make Puerto Rican or Mexican foods.
I'm Chinese and there's a lot of food in China, but my three main favorite is hagao. So basically it's like a delicious dumpling with shrimp in it. My second favorite is nylon bao. It's basically like a bao with like meat in it. My third favorite is nylon bao, which is basically just like a bao with like yellow custard in it. It's really sweet and delicious.
Foods that remind me of my culture are these two Indian foods called butter chicken and vern broth. Butter chicken is chicken in an orange sauce, which you eat with this thing called naan, which is like an Indian tortilla. And vern broth is yellow sauce in rice, and it's really delicious.
My abuela Dora, abuela means grandma, taught me to make my favorite family food tradition when I was really little, like your age. It's called pastelón, and it's a Puerto Rican shepherd's pie with so many flavors like sweet plantain and creamy butter and cheese, hearty green beans and savory ground beef. Woof! When I eat it, I can feel the spirit of my family and Puerto Rico, even when I'm far away, like right now. I should make that tonight. See, that's what I love the most about food. It's so powerful. It can transport you anywhere in the world, and it connects us, and it gives us nutrition so we can be healthy. Food's amazing. You may have seen My Plate, which reminds us about the food groups that give us that powerful nutrition. We have dairy, vegetables, fruits, grains, and protein. There are so many delicious ways to put foods together for a healthy meal. Did you know that each country has their own version of My Plate to reflect each culture? I think it's pretty cool. I mean, in Africa, Ethiopia's plate has many foods like root vegetables, beans, grains, and dairy. The flower means new hope and energy. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, Colombia uses a plate too. They call it the healthy plate of the Colombian family, which shows how much they value family. Japan uses a spinning top, which is a popular toy there, and it shows cultural favorites like tea and rice. There are so many more versions of My Plate all over the world. And though they look different, each plate shows a variety of foods to eat each day to keep our bodies healthy and strong. Wow, we have had such an adventure today, haven't we? Listening to some awesome stories about food culture and traditions, making a mango lassi. Can you remember what we learned today?
What did you learn?
Okay, try to fill in the blanks with me. A delicious way to tell others about your culture and traditions is through... Yes, food! Food helps connect us to blank and blank. You nailed it, friends and family! Different cultures reflect a wide blank of foods. Variety, my goodness. Great job. This was so much fun, wasn't it? I know. It was so awesome cooking and sharing a food adventure with you. Have you ever thought about why you eat what you eat or what makes it special? You should put some thought into it. Seriously, do it. Go on your own food adventure. Ask your friends and family if they have memories about eating special foods during the holidays or a celebration. Or better yet, experience it with them. See if what they eat is the same or different from what you eat. Remember to ask an adult if you can help prepare a favorite food and ask them to tell you all about the story behind it. And don't forget, share your food traditions with me. I want to know. Thank you so much for going on this amazing food adventure with me. I can't wait to see you again. Seriously. Until next time. Bye!
Wellness programs support the needs of the whole child by focusing on 8 areas of wellness. And watch on demand at healthyeating.org/together.
Let's eat healthy together.